ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karen Maku.
And I'm Cody.
Okay, so after our fucking fumble last episode where Susato was hiding progress from us.
And now we're gonna fumble even more.
No, now that we've got the ball rolling, I'm pretty sure we won't fumble.
Fumble me this, Batman.
Shut up.
Have you seen the Twiddler?
No.
It's going to be like a weird comic where it was like a bunch of caricatures of Batman villains, and one of them was the Twiddler. His catchphrase was, "Twiddle me this, Batman."
The Diddler!
The Diddler and the Twiddler.
Anyway, this morning's trial.
Man, so you fumbled, didn't you? In my whole life, I have ever been so moved as I was today. No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was... It was the most moving experience of my life, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
You're too kind.
I think?
I believe?
Given that fucking everyone hates Naruhodo, makes an active point to shit on him as much as possible.
Scott, I'm sorry, it's only been like 3 minutes.
I'm going to buy you an egg timer.
No, that's so fucking loud.
I know. That'll teach you a fucking lesson.
Teach you a fucking lesson. Scotland Yard found the remaining tea, just as we deduced, and are analyzing it as we speak. If they didn't fucking drink it. You know those Brits.
What are you talking about? Why would we drink?
Why would we drink? Oh.
Wait a minute. There's nothing wrong with that tea.
He puts the frozen tea in his mouth, starts crunching, and it's like, oh yeah? What's it to you?
Oh yeah, it is. It's addictive. Horrible for your teeth, though. Horrible.
Can't stop me, though.
I'm still gonna do it. There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a solemn sworn Soseki certainty.
Hey, wait. That last one's different.
What do you mean?
Does it work?
Does it?
I don't know. It's a C.
No.
No, I mean like the word that he used. Everything.
I mean, it's phonetically the same though.
I guess.
Oh,
Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night?
Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot.
Except for the fact that he obviously didn't.
Although you need to fucking drink it ice cold.
No! Fucking loser.
Bro, iced tea is delicious. It's
Iced
delightful.
tea's fine. It's not good.
Warm tea, well, at least not warm black tea. Every other kind of tea, like chai tea, chamomile, lavender, that stuff's fine warm.
No, black tea's great when it's hot.
I just don't get it.
You're weird.
You're weird.
You're weird.
We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies.
And at the time, you were both completely fine?
Well, it was Shakespeare, you know.
Cuts to like one frame of him screaming in a dress while holding Shakespeare over his head.
While Shakespeare is just yelling Shakespeare quotes. Cry havoc and open the gates of war.
No, it's one frame, so it's like crack. As shown by the facts at the that he and Mr. Shakespeare then engaged in a Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then.
I swear to Christ, if it's just a gas leak.
I mean, I don't know. Strychnine isn't a gas, is it?
It's not.
And he was clearly poisoned by strychnine. They found it in his system.
But my money says the test is wrong. That rotten Shakespeare! What have I ever done to him?
Exists. Anyway, you don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently?
You're right.
Including you maybe like throwing him against the wall while you were wearing a dress?
Those handprints were awfully high up. You're shorter, but that box would make it work. I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books.
You know, I was just in that room with Sholmes. It seems like a night of passion. Are you sure that he's just not bitter you didn't call him back the next day?
It kind of smelled like the trees in Pennsylvania.
What?
There's like trees in Pennsylvania that smell like semen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I forget. I wish I could remember what they're called. Yeah, there's just like trees that smell like semen.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's the thing you gotta deal with. Imagine going outside and being like, oh yeah, either Dave just threw out his garbage or it's spring.
Either Dave threw out his garbage or his back.
Or somebody else's, if you know what I mean.
Stop. Stop it. Oh my god, yeah.
I don't recall anything. Anything at all.
Oh, really?
I'm not lying.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Who are you? You're lying. Fucking idiot.
Shut up.
What I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner.
Let you know what, Mr. Natsume?
That he hated me. About the soap, of course. What else?
Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager... what? Stipend?
Of course I am. If I had money. I wouldn't have chosen to live an accursed existence in such accursed lodgings.
Oh, yes. You said it was because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you?
Exactly. Especially the room that I rent.
He just starts purring at us.
A spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts the place, and it's trying to kill me.
Capital offender? Didn't we just read something about this?
Fuck, did we? So many goddamn perverts, all the offenders kind of just fade in the background.
Hold on, just to remind you what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he died in...
he died in prison.
Yeah, he died in prison.
Or did he?
I mean, you know, in real life, if you,
It's that video I showed you of, like, once you die in prison, we'll charge you with attempt escape to prison. Give you another 100 years in jail. Once you're reincarnated and born, we'll rearrest you and throw you back in jail.
But it's like, in real life, if somebody dies in a place, you get a discount. Or if a tragedy occurred, I should say.
A discount? What?
Yeah, like if you're trying to purchase a home, you get a lower price if a tragedy occurred there.
Yeah, but they have to tell you, though.
They have to disclose it.
They have to disclose it, but in certain places they don't unless you ask.
So I guess ask if you're planning on buying a home.
Always ask. Even if you're, like, unsure if they have to disclose it in the place you're from, just ask anyway.
Yeah, you know.
They have to tell you once you ask.
Because you can sue them if they don't.
Yeah, and then they'll be in trouble with their company.
So if they tell you it didn't, and then you find out something did happen, you can sue them legally.
Legally. Honestly and truly. Anyway, did you read this?
Might I ask, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soaps.
What are you gonna do with that in here?
There's no toilet paper.
Wait. Wait. Okay, we're done.
I think he's implying that he's gonna, like, copy Shamsphere.
Do you know this guy? Mr. Natsume, it's nothing much, but...
Ah, it's been too long since I've been offered a present with the delightfully humble etiquette of our homeland.
What?
You're too kind. I accept it gladly.
Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually.
Oh.
You know this guy? Yeah, you do!
Ah, here we go, here we go.
There you go.
What's this? What's this?
No.
There's something in the air.
Anyway.
Nightmare Before Christmas is fucking great.
It was good. I hope it just stays as a one-off. Don't dare add another sequel to that.
No, for the love of God, don't.
It's a newspaper cutting from that we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room.
Okay.
Why are you telling me?
And? So he knew, did he?
Sorry?
There's like a thumb in that picture.
Yes.
It's Big Ned.
He looks like a fucking neckbeard.
It's Big Ned. He traveled back in time looking for a new fiance.
No, that's not Big Ned. That looks like a Discord moderator.
It's his cousin, Big Ed.
It's when you have like fucking, what's it, a goatee?
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
perfect circle. Like, why the fuck would you cut it as a perfect circle?
Well, it's because your neck gets so fat that your face becomes like a flat canvas.
So you just need to redefine where your chin is.
Pretty much. You got to give people like you have to let them know like this is the mouth area. You got to highlight it. You got to circle
This
it.
is my pie hole.
Insert cake. About this man, Selden, a convicted killer, and the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicts my lodgings.
What?
He's already taken one young man's life, and now
And now?
he's trying to take the life of another, a miserable mustached, much maligned Japanese man.
Was this pose in the last game?
I don't think it was.
Oh, okay.
Looks like he's about to pop his own head off.
He might, man, considering how things are going for him.
He's very desperate.
Mr. Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. I plead the fifth against my lawyer.
I don't know that you can do that.
Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit.
It was me.
It was the cat in the hat. It scares me.
Have you seen that movie? It's actually kind of terrifying at some points. If you really think about it.
All I hear is him laughing in the middle of the night.
In the dark of my house, down the hall, I hear, oh yeah. I see Mike Myers in my nightmares.
In my nightmares, he's just staring at me, taking off the makeup. And then I blink and it's back.
I fear what would ever happen should he take it all off.
Anyway.
What a fucking movie. I feel like if you watch that movie high, you're going to have just an awful trip.
Mike Myers is the reason we can't have any more live-action Dr. Seuss movies.
I mean, he is a dick.
Yeah.
Like I told you, he had somebody standing like just off screen with a like little platter of chocolates for him.
Why didn't he do what fucking what's-his-face did? The guy who played Iron Man, where he just hid snacks on set and just started eating.
I mean, that would have been funny.
Yeah. Because
You know-
imagine just like the Cat in the Hat, just occasionally like he walks by the couch and he grabs like a fucking handful of nuts.
Bag of blueberries. Actually, you know, Mike Myers got a security guard fired on that set because he made eye contact with him.
Yeah, what a fucking diva.
Yeah, and that security guard was guarding his trailer. So he has to look at the people who are coming in and out.
Unfortunately, it was him.
The truth is, I don't know the details myself until very recently.
God, now that I mentioned the Cat in the Hat, the laugh is haunting me too. You know which one.
Oh, yeah. God, that movie is a fucking nightmare. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now.
Didn't you tell me that as a kid you got an uncanny valley feeling from the world?
Yeah! What the fuck is going on with it? Everything's it looks like a fucking Barbie's dollhouse, whatever.
It's supposed to. It's fucking Dr. Seuss.
I know, but it's still weird.
Like, I feel like you're trying to come off from the Grinch where everything's kind of grimy and, like, it's always snowing so you can't really see all of the details.
Okay, but in the Grinch, they're Who's. They look like they belong in that world, except Cindy Lou Who, who's an abomination, I think.
Were they supposed to be Who's in the Cat in the Hat, too?
I think they were, but they decided not to do it because it was too expensive.
Fucking cowards.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But also, I feel like the Grinch feels like it has a higher budget. Is that just me? Like, the Grinch feels
Actually,
higher
you might
budget.
be right. I think it did.
Yeah, right?
I
Like,
could look it up real quick if you want me to. Here,
I'll look it
no,
up.
it's
Okay.
a bunch of dudes talking. You read.
But yeah, I feel like the Grinch had a bigger budget. Also, why did Cindy just look like a person? Was she an abomination, or is it like a puberty thing?
Maybe it's a puberty thing, because, like, maybe she's just a... what did they look like as kids? Because they had the, like, kids scene. I could look that up.
No, not yet.
Hang on, I gotta look up the budget.
No, they did look normal as kids. They had just normal human faces as kids.
Okay,
So it's a puberty thing.
Yeah, I guess their noses just goes higher. And wait, no, what about the hot bitch? She didn't look any different.
She didn't. She never went through puberty. Or it's much plastic surgery.
Anyway,
Or she's an abomination.
fucking read.
She has like that condition that causes people to like not age past a certain point.
Oh, like a celebrity?
Yeah. She just has that. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now.
She has that weird serum that's just made of baby foreskins.
Oh, I hate that.
The one that they just tricked Steve Harvey into putting on his hands.
I remember that. But no, there are like conditions that cause you to not physically age past a certain point.
I know.
And at the time, he was hiding out in lodgings at Mr. Garadeb's house.
Okay, let's see. What was the budget for this movie?
What? He lived where you do now?
Okay, the budget for the live-action Grinch was $123 million.
How much? Can you see how much it made?
I'd have to go to Wikipedia for that.
Let's just work on budget right now. So 123.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Exactly where I live now. In my very room. Fuck. Vroom vroom. Oh my. Your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense?
Wow, it did have a smaller budget.
Cat in the Hat?
Yeah.
How much was theirs?
$109 million.
That's not that much of a difference.
It's not that much, but you saw where that went.
I think it all went to Mike Myers.
Fucking might have.
He's a diva, so... Well, also, they had more names.
They only had $9 million to spend on the movie.
They had more big names in that movie, though.
Maybe that was the reason.
Because Cat in the Hat, off the top of my head, it had Mike Myers, Alec Baldwin, that little fat kid. Whatever his fucking name was, I can't remember.
Who knows what that kid was named?
And then the little girl, who was also like a child actress.
Oh, she was? I didn't know any of them.
Yeah. I wish I... Because
I
the
don't
kid...
even think I recognized Alex.
Because the kid also played that one elf in the Santa Claus 2.
Who's better in the Santa Claus 2?
The one who exploded. Canonically in the Santa Claus show. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Oh, right, yeah, that guy. He, like, invented a new disease for elves where they just fucking explode to stress.
Yeah. It's that's the kid. And then the Grinch, the only name I know off the top of my head that it had was Jim Carrey. And that guy works for Peanuts.
He was doing the Sonic movie and playing 2 roles for the same money. Anyway, you read this?
But before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. To the week.
But in this universe, that was 17 years ago.
Which is almost 12 years ago.
All crimes happened a long time ago.
And that's when it started. The curse.
What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume?
Actually, I think the guy who played the mayor in The Grinch was also a big name.
Why didn't her face change?
Right?
I don't know. Maybe it's like she just got good genes.
She must just have really good genes. It might just be that thing about how, like, some people just look like children.
Because it's like she's considered attractive.
That's true.
She's the town supermodel.
Tom Cruise is almost 60, and he looks the exact same as he did 40 years ago.
He's good.
Yeah! Money just makes you not age. That bitch just has some crazy genes. I also have questions on whether or not the Grinch is the same species as everybody else.
Well, a lot of people were saying that, like, maybe because his basket was blown off course, he was supposed to go to the Horton Hears a Who universe.
I mean, maybe. He looks more like those.
Yeah, but he's disgruntled from being in the wrong place.
The wrong climate.
And living in garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be.
He might be. It might just be like they're both Who's, but just different races of Who's.
Whatever those things are.
Well, they're called Who's.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like canonically called a Who.
I guess. Oh well.
Like even in the movie when the dad is talking to Cindy and he's like, the Grinch isn't like a Who, he's more of a what? Which when I was a kid I always took that to mean that the Grinch is like a different species than everybody else.
Which he is.
Well, I think he's more of a different race. I think the other Who's are just a different race of Who.
And completely racist.
Yeah.
They're extremely racist about it.
Yeah, well, children,
Anyway.
every child is racist.
Not Cindy.
Deep down.
She can't be racist. She's no more than 2.
It's already caused one death. A few months after the criminal passed away in prison, a man died in the room. The man who rented it after sold it, in fact.
The room where it happened.
That's a good lyric.
Write that down.
Hopefully nothing happens to this paper. The poor lodger, he was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside.
Remember, I put this in orange. You gotta remember it.
Look at it in the it's in the orange. The important shit is in orange.
Locked from the inside. Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So, that's the convict's curse, is it?
I would love it if in one of these it actually was a ghost. Like, actually one day it just turned out to be a ghost and everyone has to live with that fact.
Shoot, I don't think it ever is a ghost.
No, it's never a ghost. This is
Actually,
Scooby-Doo
no.
logic.
No. It is a ghost in one of the cases.
Is it one where one of the spirit people gets possessed?
Yeah?
I guess that does
Stop.
that does count. Are you wearing by the ring I bought you?
Well, yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. You weren't wearing it earlier.
It's just on the other hand, because this is my class ring. This is your ring.
Okay. Anywho.
But yeah, because what's her fucking name? I forgot.
You keep getting upset when I get them mixed up. Pearl?
No, I'm not talking about the spirit maidens. I'm talking about the Dahlia. Her name's Dahlia. Dahlia Hawthorne. She has such a stick up her ass about Mia that she like kills her entire family and it's like, what you gonna do about it, bitch?
Nerd, I'm dead. And then like the hands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure come out and grab her.
Yeah, she even brings that up in court. It's like, what are you gonna do? Execute me again?
Run that shit, nerd.
I dare you. I fucking dare you.
Yes. Well, that was the start of it.
I don't think they ever do spirit medium shit like that again. They might, because like there's one game about I think something where like spirit mediums take over as law.
Really?
I don't know. So it's some shit later on.
Okay.
I really need to finish the entire series.
God, it always infuriates me when people are insanely petty and shit like that. Like in fucking Miraculous, just how petty Lila is being.
Oh yeah.
She got outed for being a liar, now you want to destroy the whole universe.
Yeah, she destroyed the whole... well, I think, like, her destroying the universe was unintentional.
I mean, yeah, it's just the way her wish works. But still, like, she sucks.
Unless, like... I don't know. I don't know how her universe works.
Well, when you make a wish, it destroys the universe to create a new one.
Well, no, because I don't know what she wished for. She got the information she needed. She found out who Ladybug was. But then, like, everything just disappeared. What the fuck was her wish?
She's also, like, an actual psychopath. Like, she's doing actual psychopath shit.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know. Fuck.
My lawful good, or chaotic good inside of me just wants to, like, chuck her off a cliff.
The new season's out and I can't watch it anywhere.
It's French.
French.
Those sons of bitches.
How dare they? They're disgusting, but they have something I want.
I feel like we can all agree, given the current state of France, maybe they're not, you know, best.
Yeah, their streets are disgusting and they're covered in bed bugs.
And also, you can kind of just take a child in France.
Not to mention their tourist traps are kind of like all over the fucking place and they refuse to do anything about it. And their shit river.
And a lot of human trafficking.
Man, you jump right back to that. I know it's bad, but...
Well, human trafficking and child trafficking are two different things.
Are they? Children are humans.
Well, yeah, but from a legal standpoint, they're two different things.
Why are they different crimes?
Because, like,
Why couldn't it be the same crime with two different branches?
Trafficking a child is considered worse.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, why can't it be the same crime but two different branches? Where, like, if you kidnap a fucking child, it's the same crime, but you get higher punishment.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how the legal system of France works.
Okay, who cares?
How many baguettes is a human life worth?
Do you have any idea how the launchers before you passed away, Mr. Natsume?
It took you a second. The official cause of death was asphyxia. It's a gas leak.
No, he was having a good time.
We've all tried it at least once. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas.
Gas?
I only found that out after I signed the lease.
I feel like they have to disclose that beforehand. Legally.
Oh,
I guess it's 1800s. Maybe that's not a thing yet.
Oh, yeah, you can just do shit in the 1800s.
Just get away.
I'm pretty sure
Pocket cocaine!
I'm pretty sure, like, Jack the Ripper is still walking around right now.
Spankaroo!
Spankaroo!
God, I really hope people know who we're talking about.
When Mr. Geddedeb came to tell me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to take the room. Landlord's lease, luckily legal. He does that, and there's just like a loud pop, and he falls to the ground. I think I'm inventing something new. It sucks, and white women are going to love it.
What? Oh, yoga?
Yeah.
Yoga's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but white ladies fucking love it.
Oh, remember that video I showed you of, like, those women who were slamming their hands, face, and feet onto the floor and calling it exercise?
Yeah. Dude, I saw a video of some lady doing, like, aerobics and shit, and she was, doing that thing where you, like, lift up on one leg and you start kicking the air.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she was doing hers, like, perfectly. She wasn't shaking. She wasn't doing anything. It was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the background, there's just, like, people. There's people who can, like, just barely lift their legs off the ground, like, staring at her and trying to keep up.
Well, because it's like, when you see a sight like that, it's kind of hard to focus on what you're doing.
Well, yeah, and also, like, clearly she has practice.
Yeah.
One of them looked like a 45-year-old man. He's not going to do that.
She's envisioning her ex-husband.
Speed bagging his nuts.
Anyway, lucky for Mr. Gyaradev, maybe, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume.
And now you believe this curse is affecting you.
Really? Is it?
It is. At first, I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time.
And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you?
The dead are trying to talk with him. They come for me and try to suffocate me.
It's just freaking paranormal. It's fucking paranormal, but like, it's just so secky.
I'm so startled.
God, fucking the Paranormal Activity movies.
Those things are hilarious.
They cost like $5 to make, but they make so much money.
I think the first one cost like $5. The other ones got more expensive.
Yeah, because of the CGI or some shit.
And one of them, they use the fucking Xbox Connect thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, suffocate you.
I like to imagine that whenever he thinks he's suffocating, it's just this fucking cat.
The cat's sitting on his face.
Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up. Maybe he did that to me once.
He sat on your face?
Not on my face, but like he sat across my eyes.
Here you go, Dad. The room's a little too bright.
He did it while I was awake, because I was in that process of like waking up and I was just laying on my back.
You blink at a sink and it's like, oh, Dad's eyes are weird.
Time to reset. And the room is as cold as ice.
I was willing to sacrifice. But why is your room so cold?
Shut up.
No.
London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight.
Oh, yeah. So
However, I have $6 to my name, and I'll be damned if the government's laying a fucking finger on it.
And the wish of a child, which is surprisingly warm. I will never release it.
And oddly cheap to buy in this time period. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out, and the room fills with gas. Brother, I think I found the cause of you suffocating in the middle of the night.
But that's terrible.
I don't think that's ghosts. I don't think that's ghosts. I think that's like a manufacturing flaw.
That's exactly the same situation which as what led to the previous occupant's death.
Read your lease. That might be something that like they can take care of for you.
He looks at his lease. It's just one sentence. It's your problem now.
Okay, let me see. A crazy frog and hop bounce and do tricks on it and party like it's 2003.
What, 2003?
What does that mean?
That's a 2000?
There's going to be 2,000 of these motherfuckers?
Fuck. And then there...
Take a breath, man.
What happened to Mr. Shamspear last night? Oh god, I can't fucking see. I laughed too hard.
When he was mysteriously poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
There's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though.
Whatever could be the cause of all of these strange happenings in Mr. Gyarados' rooms. Okay, bye.
I mean, I get that it's the 1800s and you can just kind of do whatever you want, but like...
What do you feel about this?
Were you giving him back shots?
I need
I'm
to
not
know.
judging you, but like I need to eliminate that
It's the
possibility.
1800s, so it's not legal, but also I need to know.
It's like most people are doing it, so.
It's a client. It's like lawyer-client confidentiality. I won't tell anyone. You can tell me though.
We're in 18th century London, so water's a little foggy on that one.
Okay, I'm just gonna cycle through this and make sure.
Present him with this entire fucking gas.
I ripped this out of the wall. What do you think about it?
I'm sure it's safe, and then you see like an explosion in the distance.
Mr. Garrett's livelihood is gone.
And his life.
Well, he might not be there.
Well, no, he can't leave. He's got a fucked up hip.
He still managed to make it to court that one time.
Yeah, that one time. He's on the brink of death. Oh, wait, what was it? Oh, the soap.
Mr. Natsume, what do you know about this?
It looks like soap. There it is!
Oh, we lost connection.
It's been doing that this whole time.
I know. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
I don't know if it's a problem with the PlayStation or if there's something with the internet. Oh, your phone has no... No, that's the other phone. Never mind.
Yeah, it just says no service, not no internet. What happened?
I think I just cracked this.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, everything else has internet, just not the PlayStation. It might just be a PlayStation problem.
That lovely lowlife that took my neighbor's life and sent me sliding to the depths of despair. Slippery, sickly, psychotic saboteur.
Dude, put the cup down.
Put the cup down and nobody gets hurt.
You've really gone off soap, haven't you?
I take French showers now.
What?
So you just like use perfume.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like they don't do it anymore, but it's called a French shower.
Is that why people say that like you smell European?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gross.
Or gay.
Because I believe they brought that up in like Hotel Transylvania too. It's like, oh, so you just discovered soap.
God. That second movie is a travesty.
It is.
Absolutely. And I've made up my mind. The next time someone gives me soap as a present, it's... friendship finished, family forever.
Alright, cool. I don't know that we can blame soap for everything that happened, Mr. Natsume.
Not with that attitude, you can't. Stupid bimbo.
Really? That was nothing.
Hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep just throwing shit at him, making sure we go through all of this.
How the fuck are we gonna use that, like, envelope thing for anything?
I promise it'll come up.
Okay.
Okay, I thought that was something for a second.
You'd think the teacups would be.
Yeah, but he believes that he drank his tea hot. He doesn't know that the ring meant that he didn't drink it at all.
Okay.
I probably don't need to show him this. This stuff at the beginning is pretty fucking useless.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get out of here.
Okay.
Let's move.
Let's go to his room now, at the Gyarados.
Wait. You want to go to Gyarados' room? Because I don't know if we can go to his room.
Oh, can we not?
No, that's not a thing.
Oh, shit.
Because it's like we can go to Gyarados' room and we can go to Shamspear's room, but we can't go to his room. You don't have to go to Briar Road.
Go to Briar Road and then we'll work our way inside just to see if there's
We'll just
anything.
crawl around inside.
Skitter.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. And I know for a fact that we looked over everything out here when we were, like, trying to find a way.
Yeah, we would have triggered something. Okay, let's go inside to Shamspear's room. Unless you want to do Mr. Gyarados' room
Well,
first.
technically, once you open the door, you would enter Shamspear's apartment.
Okay, so let's go to Shamspear's.
Maybe he found something, finally. No!
Okay, still nothing on his part.
Yeah, because we looked at the cat, we also looked at him. That's done. Maybe because they said something. No. Okay. I guess we'll go to Mr. Garadeb. Please be home.
It'd be nice if we could talk to him.
Ah!
Oh, we got shit. We got Steez.
We got Steez.
Steezing it up. Bully good, yes.
You're here now, Mr. Garadeb.
Sorry, I've got to get into the voice. Right bully business it is for me, you know. Getting out and about.
Sorry.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Shut up. Fucking shut up. Anyway, I was just thinking about, like, maybe he's, like, had to finally go get his wounds tended after the trial with his fucking wife.
What were his wounds? He got slapped in the face and burned his ass.
But there was also the part where, she was pouring hot tea on him.
I guess so. Multiple times.
Yeah. Get that McDonald's 3rd-degree burns.
Sucks for her.
Yeah. But didn't she won, though.
She won.
But at what cost? Anyway, did you read?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance?
No, I was doing my second job as the McDonald's Moonlight mascot. Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss.
The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes?
Good fuck!
Oh, fuck! No!
Oh,
Sleep demons!
I missed my 3 p.m. nap! Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion recently. As the old haunted lodgings or some such.
Ah, well, at least he knows.
Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
shit, what are you here?
I didn't know you were still here.
You're here.
Wait, were you at the prison with us?
Who is this sad old woman?
Yes, I'm sure it does.
God, I wish I could remember the movie where it's like this guy just listening to someone talk and it's just a thick European accent. I could not focus on what this old man was saying. I think it was talking to a woman too.
In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago, you were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened.
Yes, no, thankfully there's no laws, rules, or regulations about who can serve on a jury. Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business.
That's when they asked her if she wanted to be on the jury.
My wife killed like 4 guards already.
I see!
He does the dad thing of like...
Oh, Jesus Christ, Cody.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'll leave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, what brings you to my haunted abode today, eh?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. So
What can we talk to him about?
there's no way... Well, actually, everything might be different because he's actually home now.
I guess so. We have free reign to poke around in his shit.
I guess, like, none of this would really matter since, this is all stuff from the previous trial. Like, the burns, the broken shit.
Yeah, there's no way any of this would be helpful to us.
Alright, well, I guess I'm not gonna look around. I'm just gonna converse. Your lodgings. I'm so glad you're here.
Some fishy fellows from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh?
What?
Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that bolly curse.
The convict's curse, you mean?
Ah, heard the stories, have you? Rotten scoundrel was arrested here, and the next chap into the room goes and keels over. And there was that woman who dropped dead just outside on the street, not to mention the actor yesterday.
Man, you do not have a good thing going on here.
Yeah, you got a pretty poor track record, bro.
You know, it might be time to cut your losses. Sell this place, get a different place.
Hey, might try. Am I next, eh?
Yeah, you might be.
Well, can't help but get the collywobbles, can you?
The what?
Yeah, you know, the collywobbles.
I'm so glad Britain is not a real place.
I know, right? Can you imagine?
When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shakespeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still.
It's the principle of the matter, you see. Yes, well, so is that blasted convict's curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why, it sounds like the lap of luxury.
Cuts to him face down in the fireplace on fire.
I severely misunderstood how you're supposed to light this thing.
He's alive, too. I'm not so sure about that.
Well, there's no bath or toilet included. No fireplace either.
Wait, what? They can't shit at home?
I mean, it's 18th century. You just stick your ass out the window.
Please at least tell me you supplied them a bucket.
I charge extra for the bucket, actually.
They share a bucket.
The communal bucket.
It smells horrible.
It belonged to my grandfather.
I hate this. But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of the flame in your gas lamps up here?
Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are any mishaps or such like. I think you've had your mishap already, sir. I'm an asshole.
Fuck you, Sholmes. That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes.
I wasn't trying to be. Heaven forgive me. The words just came to my lips.
Alright, okay, so the lodger.
Some fishy fellows from the Far East. And a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh?
There's no need for that, Mr. Garadeb.
I'll be as racist as I want in my own home.
That's right. Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy.
He is undeniably peculiar, however.
Is it getting warm in here?
Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away?
Yeah, it was such luck. I mean, I
didn't even have to tell him about it. There's no laws about that just yet.
Fucking crazy.
Fucking loser. Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone and he popped up the very same day. Fuck that up. Fuck me. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with a background, as it were.
I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shamspear been lodging under your roof?
More like under my floorboards, you know what I mean.
He scares me.
That failed actor chap. Let me see. Ah, of course. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite short of it.
Only 3 months? It's quite new here, too, then.
And to what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Garadeb, if I may ask?
Bet it on my dead wife.
Well, it was a Selden scoundrel, as it happens.
Selden? The convict, you mean? Do Selden and Shamspear have some kind of connection, then?
Oh, yeah, level with me. Is Sholmes a pervert?
What?
Well, that's just what you're asking, Garadeb. Like,
Why am I asking him then?
Is he a pervert? Like, you leased the place to him.
Oh, didn't you say Sholmes?
Oh, did I?
Maybe, I don't know.
Sholmes might be No, Sholmes isn't a pervert. Sholmes doesn't know what a penis is. That convict chap, Selden.
I never learned what a penis is.
Passed away in the clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other.
Yes, we've seen the report. God damn it! We've seen the reports from the newspaper at the time.
Well, it was only 3 days later that the tragedian showed his face. The actor fellow.
Really?
Yes, I remember it quite distinctly.
Really? Ah! Ah!
'Tis small this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspear, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor offered erewhile for rent.
Just grab his chin. Look at it, it's a fucking handle.
Fold that thing up, man. You're in decent company. Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible.
Put that hat away, boy. That's a $1 bill.
Oh, crap, what was it from?
It was from A Million Ways to Die or some shit. It was A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh my god.
Where that guy, he pulled out a fucking $1 bill because he was the richest man around. Anyway,
God.
did you read this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground rooms. Fuck! Fuck! Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee.
Just him yelling fuck multiple times at Shakespeare.
Having a stroke. Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing.
I remember this day so well. My wife was still here.
You see, she thought Shamspeare was a woman, and, well, you've seen her temper. I mean, look at him. Those slight hips, that delicate jawline, eyeliner.
I miss her. I just realized his bottom two gems don't match up. There's a lot that don't match up here.
His outfit is atrocious.
Did he just dig these things out of the trash?
Fucking probably.
Anyway.
He grabs him. Listen here, old man. Very well. We have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briar Road. Lewis Shamspeare dance to celebrate.
Don't do that in my house.
If you ever do that in my house again.
Grabs his cane.
From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was thieving gas.
That son of a bitch!
Wish I'd have thought of that. And he was 3 months in arrears with the rent, too. Yes, that fellow was a bally player, all right.
Shit, did he start stealing gas immediately upon taking this place?
I think so.
That was 3 months of him just getting away with it?
Also, 3 months behind on rent after having just moved in.
Why didn't you kick him out?
I'm pretty sure...
Like, if you miss... Like, nowadays, if you miss one... Like, if you have a good landlord who knows what the fuck they're doing, you miss 1 month, they'll give you a late fee, and then, like, you'd have to, like, pay it at some point. But if you get to the second, like, payday, and you still don't have last month's rent plus that rent, you're out.
Oh, yeah, dude. They'll fuck you up.
I remember when our, like, neighbors got evicted, and they were just tossing their shit out.
Oh, yeah.
It was crazy. We were, like, sitting by the window watching the guy do his work. We were like, oh, damn, and eating popcorn.
With our cats.
Yeah, with our cats.
Which,
like, the cats can sit out by the window, but we can't, like, socially watch.
Well, thanks to Midnight now, some of our neighbors think we're perverts. Or that I'm a pervert.
No, it's just the one set of neighbors. They called the cops on us because we looked outside.
Yeah, because I thought something hit the window, and because my cat...
Dude, stop whipping your shirt around.
Because our cat was acting weird.
Anyway, some of our neighbors are dicks.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you read this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Geradeb. We are most grateful. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me.
What? Sholmes, go home.
He looks like he's about to start quoting cats.
He looks like he's about to go nya. What happened to you?
You fell off, man. You fell off.
I've only lived with you for like a week. I don't know who you are anymore.
And I have a distinct disdain for you, but still. Shakespeare, my dear fellow. One of his most famous lines.
I'm Japanese. I don't know any of it. You gonna read?
Wait until I start hitting you with the lines from fucking Ikari Gomon or whatever his name was.
It turns out he knows it because he's just a learned person.
I wish to divulge my own learnings on the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know. Literature. Fuck. I'm very tired, and also I'm not entirely sober.
I'm not quite drunk anymore, but I'm also not quite sober yet.
I'm ever so delicately buzzed. I might have a problem.
How much did you drink today?
I just had like a bottle of soju.
Like, did you down the bottle?
Define down.
Drank it by itself.
No.
How many cups did you have then? Because you know you're only allowed 2.
No, I didn't mix it with anything.
Then how the fuck did you down it with something else?
No, I didn't. I poured it into a shot glass. I poured it into like my little cup with some ice.
Okay.
It's classy.
Not to mention, doesn't shoju have like less alcohol than whiskey?
It does, but it's also still 12% ABV.
How much is whiskey?
Whiskey, depending on the proof, can be like 30 to 40.
Then you're fine.
Yeah. But a beer is like 5.
Because I like I said, with your whiskey, you're only allowed 2.
I know.
Anyway.
It's only a problem when I run out.
Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then.
Oh, my pride. Okay, is there anything that we could present to him that would be useful?
Yeah, this fucking picture. Where did you think I was going? Mr. Gyaradev, could you take... Could I ask you to look at this photograph? Look at this photograph!
Every time I hear it makes me laugh.
Shut up!
Copyright.
It's just that video where he's like, "Hey, shut up!" You know what I mean? He's just yelling at the crowd. I love it when you're slightly buzzed. You laugh so easily.
Shut up.
Is that your son who's with you there?
No, not at all. I'm Baron, you see.
So is my wife. That's why we're together.
He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name.
Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway.
You should have seen him. He could hook you could hook shot a fucking net from fucking 40 feet away. The street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot. Just for kicks, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Why, though?
Did he have an instant camera? How long did you have to wait for that picture to develop?
You there, good sir. Do you have 45 minutes to spare?
You have 3 hours for us to sit here.
I hope you like being exposed to phosphorus.
I hate this.
It's probably...
Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume? No.
Yes, that's right. He just fucking exploded.
It was crazy.
Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances.
The room where it happened.
I should write that down. Just what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before that Japanese chap. I should have taken a full breath before I started that sentence.
Would you mind telling us a little more about him?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, progress.
Ooh, progress.
Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind.
Oh, art school?
Hopefully he didn't get denied.
No. There's another art student here in this case, remember?
Or newer.
Or no.
Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago, after that criminal Selden was arrested.
It was nuts.
Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them.
A history of cheap rent, maybe. Yes.
Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers were up to at the time. So sadly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell of gas that alerted me it was.
You live above him. How much gas was in the building by the time you noticed?
A lot.
A fucking lot, I guess. Jeez.
Ah, yes. Synonymous with the smell of death.
What, rotten eggs?
Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges.
That's what the gas smells like, right?
What, rotten eggs?
Yeah.
They can.
Okay.
Not all gas. Like,
Well, they always brought it up in like commercials that if you smell rotten eggs to leave your house because you have a gas leak.
some gas is odorless, though. I think most fuel gas is odorless, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what gas they're using, so that fucks me up.
I could be wrong, though. Like I said, I'm not functioning at 100% right now.
You're drunk as fuck right now.
I'm
You're
not-
fucking sloshed. You're cut off.
Okay, one, I'll tell you when I have enough.
Okay, well, you tell me when I had enough.
Two, I'm also very tired. It's like an hour past when I would go to sleep.
No, it isn't. Don't lie to me. No, it isn't.
Shut up.
Your hands are hot.
Yeah, that's your
Stop
punishment.
Stop it.
You get the punishment.
Did you read
Punishment.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we got inside, we all bully collapsed.
All died to the gas leak.
This is another conga line of death.
Because of the gas?
Yes, room was full of it. No air at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed.
So Mr. Ross suffocated to death.
Yeah, somebody really should have fixed it. Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that.
Oh, so was it actually an accident?
Seems like it.
Jesus fuck, man. Is your mouth on a hinge? I'm just watching his mouth do that.
You see like metal rapidly creaking.
It's just metal clacking.
Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house.
But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. That the stove goes out at night whilst he's asleep in bed.
Well, that's the bully curse. The convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now.
I think that has more to do with you need to look at his fucking stove and not your goddamn pipes.
Yeah, it might be a different hardware issue, bro.
Did you replace his stove at the very least?
I gotta be honest, bro, Haim, you might be looking at the wrong thing.
Oh, by the way, speaking of stoves, I was looking into a chamber stove with a bacon burner.
The hell's a chamber stove with a bacon burner?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna show you. It is like a god of stoves.
Oh, no.
Because
it's like a giant metallic altar.
Feels that way. Apparently, it's made specifically by someone who loves breakfast.
Speaking of breakfast, next Sunday I'm gonna take another shot of fried eggs.
Okay. Someone's feeling defensive. What are you talking about? He don't look defensive.
Yeah, he's fine. Look at him. Look at that face. I would trust that
I
face.
didn't trust that face. Oh, we're done.
Hey.
We're done.
Oh, that reminds me, actually.
Yes. It's 8 o'clock. I'm old. I gotta go to bed.
Listen, it's 4:45. I was supposed to be in bed hours ago. It's the middle of the night. I'm not young like I used to be. About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady.
A love letter, you mean? Yes. Yes.
To my emerald cow.
Don't call her that!
To my beautiful bovine.
Shut up!
Yes, where did I put it now?
You kept it!
To my pretty pig.
Read your goddamn line!
My pretty porcine love.
That's not what he said!
Yeah, here it is. Left it on my desk. I could have shipped it. Didn't. If you'll excuse me. Let me sign now. What does it say?
Yeah, you know, you're not on the legal team. Give it back!
Okay, let's see. Hop and bounce and do tricks on it. Crazy frog. To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
It ends with, I'ma destroy that thing.
We go and party till it's like it's 2003. Why do people keep saying that? What does this mean?
Why is that 2000? Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence?
I think you need to shut up.
Ah, Susato!
Silence, silly woman!
It's you.
Use your armpits to distract him. My dear Miss Susato, that is precisely why I preface my readings with, if you'll excuse me.
And I see that you did excuse me.
Yes, so shut up.
I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no.
Sadly, he didn't address it, though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really.
Ah, I see. So he really couldn't have shipped it.
Not if he wanted to.
I see. That's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case.
Don't
say that. Don't say that. It's Ace Attorney. It always fucking does.
They make you eat those fucking words.
I think we should leave well alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. There's two other dudes in this room. Let me read it.
You're right. I zoned out. Indeed, the intended recipient's address is missing. However, that is a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
The name seems to be my fatty fat olive. Mr. Shelves, please. I've already had to chastise you about this once.
My BBW beauty. My undying love to you, my colorful darling, olive green.
Oh, we know it, olive green.
I love it. It says, "You still got that thing on you, sweetheart?"
My triple X sexy thing. Oh, man, okay.
We're stupid.
Yeah.
Perverts.
Olive green? The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago?
Five days ago?
I'm
That's 12 years ago.
I swear to God. The victim of the last case of Seki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday.
I'm so glad that they're just...
Is it just that is it just chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
Mr. Naruhodo, can you think quieter? Whatever can this mean?
Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Miss Susato. I read your letters to home.
Your dad is dead.
The accident was years ago, and it was your fault. Okay, let's call it here.
Yeah, calling it here. Yes?
No, we have fun here. We have fun.
Do we, though?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ace Attorney Investigations. We hope you guys enjoyed it.
Not investigations.
This has been the Great Ace Attorney.
There you go.
We hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!